thibitarĩ major na minor theater asa barwaire bagokorerwa operations uburwaria bwa maiso asa babwatiti machini cyo gupima elikoko wenya gusigo kwa ebirore korosigwa amaino gusibigwa amaino chinchera chia new technology newborn machine asa abana bali abataraikirana chingaki bakuiburwa bakorererwa 24-hour ambulance services chigokoro bosombi bwa barwaire chinse 200 na nyekera lituko uburendi bwa barwaire asa chinchera chitakeire nigotumia insurance ya sha ijo kweli kekigima na inde kwarorerwa kekima Ronya Hospital Keumbu nigegotoke bara ya kisi keroka chimita chimisano kurwa Keumbu Market na buku banyorase namba yesimi 0768 350999 Ronya Hospital Keumbu, modern medicine we care.
Is here.
Kira abuna kugoikira goikabe akuri robotuki gosakwa nabo kunengigwa nabasaki baito bamangana maya kurwa se binyoroime nabo igo chinchera mone binchera asoko eneke buna goikere rimorioka totari komenta gose kurusya kende gionsi ageko gara credit ko dia Alhamisi orach kubwata na monainche ase unenkyo Alhamisi ryombengo korente ronsi buna bire kagwateka chinsaibere nabo igo chinsainye chiabotuko nche nigonkoro kwa Eric Maobe.
TV Oborabu Wagusi.
We are Kimono Maju with the television and on Sobet and then you go to Ikira Singam by Tirit Korea Rokima. I cannot have tina when one and coach in Cassis to Sobek with one Cassis to do by Kire, or Jake Kobinaine, as it in Sibiri Chiavono Mambia. One of our sisters Mambia Boniga, Cartujuana Mange, Igoro Yimirmo, in a K Ego Korekana opportunities in Children investment. We need to talk about youth opportunities. And investment as Mabia, whatever chain producer and necropunera root kema, avec class TV about the youth opportunities and investment. We need to understand about that opportunity. I'm observing and patching him in taping a sandwich over, but I will mess about it to query. One of the similar Kabakanka Yabakora. Why Gombanga and to get Antonio Siva Cassini, Mujuka Manakan to Badai, Bandetera, Bonamachariana Canurino, Navican. Obeonero, Navirigo. The auto tevano ki which cobaya Mambia Boniga, quando tu na proposta de Mambia Boniga, na buabu, puna producer babikira TV abu Ruth, una bobo na proposta de Mambi Yaboniga, unikabarbe kwanda Maria de kwanda Maria, njiniba maete, na banyoro maete kwanda Maria taba Simambi Yaboniga. Kabane tukurubona bakoma libulira gani kuboni, aboko baboli. Baboli na opportunities in Chirora sensei. Como so yo mudo nere ke gura tadas chinse chininge sana awante wina orene ke dwa ko le mirimo meta wanta bange to ka to mbipna ka stay uko ganyi ka serwa so me ne gura ri ko bora na natmo ya ko de bare di baga mangana yugo ngeno to asa me mtandao ta Facebook ta TV YouTube asemambi yaboni ono mete tole batato kini masubati na roroyo ono mete na bata na ladies fast ando mo yotonya na mangana ra seniority bono timetinga ingo chakera akirinde bono ngakitokora kirinde je bono whether important ngakitokora
Brighton horo kale utandana
ya kiwa ode Elias diaja sawa kima
kagenda America wantene ki ladies first irrespective of your age but every old men last first ladies first kemuma
ona wewe kemuma ona kwa ni majuri materi that's very nice
kwa ni ndio sana sokari bagay pono mambe samare tankor ko janet kemuma koruye company korkuboka boke tokorosie amatoke Toros crisps, toros juice, na cookies. Biama.
Kima kana baka bwata machaji gora kina tutebiri era majuko kora interview yonsi ya 1 hour 30 minutes egana generalize kitu to wani mzana era ngurwali la korosi gani na nini era ngija serious kwa ningu mwanjumuri asema mbia bwana kind
omwanjumuri ali ambia mwana sana na ukwanyesa amaiga amangi na matuka mangi turarwana na gokiro kwa na erero inje ngoro kwa Elias Mabiria ogenje nigonde umwari mbwe bichana na endere gona acha ne kichana kama okeria ngosomia igobono rero nigongo gete ko aseta ikiagera ntore ne bichana Brighton na ne kichana igolero mugaka galibia asante
ne kichana kini miaka yana jiro che 53 ama youth
53 and youth you have been youth for too long 53 and to might cover 53 was 23 anyway youth the fanya yes asante sana igo na tabira marieta ne kwa Elias ogenje Mabiria nkagenya cheki lakini akora matuka mange ase ogosomia aba youth na igorero etopic okwango kikarwatanga youth opportunities and investment iga aba iboli mwigwete gasonge ko bari ke ko baetera to kumia yani nga tra
ni bagale saba sai amangana yubonchiredi
imbubuate gokonya sa ase vijana bone vijana bito entate kora bashambulia kitu vijana gaki taigo
bwana
Bibilia yote bana ki umuntu yomasi kitabu ya chuni sato chuni sano umuntu abaka 38 years akanyita macha burwaso ime abwene nese miyo ntwa balengo bonse abalenga barwaire nera kabo akanyita umuntu amubeke ime kariye saita kapata binaki imoka ogende liba abata yeso nga asatu digangenda alata yeso nga yanga montaji akombeka machibe aye imoka ogende nga yanga ntina bango botambe montago akomuro kombeka machibe abayuti baito umukona kolanga inje wana mutima yetu ndo chawankoya atimba timoto bosio je tata no mutaka aye onda yo akeroje
bisana
imoka uliye enjira okonyeke na rero ikine kitego Brighton ikine kitego kwananga ki injira chichi
na je chitude ko bora kino dina imoka tumo kuchi
amina digana jakera kama abana baito abayibuli ngora jakera sad news injina teke ndokora kolekende igonde vice president as a Kenya Diaspora Alliance igonkuma ko kwantona abana bangi sana bali balisiko bone michando tubwata abana baito konye moko sama magazeti abande bagenda bwarabu abande kuna Middle East actually some of the girls come dead abande bagukwa okwira ngumbu esa uri bakuchkwirigiria igonga abana baita bayibuli turate bagenda kama abana baita batagete kwirigiria watiga bone kesaba chkwirigiria bagenda banyora bagukabe abana baita bangsara bara America bara Canada bara abana baita bangi asa muya ushike kwata abana bangsara isko igwanga abana baita mbapateki mbapatu ko ganya ne kosoka bali baligia bono isi itaro opportunity na requiere impression to yes impression to what we have to go out to look for opportunity but today I want to challenge our youth in aki say ta iyo opportunity na kubwa ngumbu tiga kwade kiagara igorona yo kwana saba youth banda ngabate binjena amenya America naenda kiona paka mu America yani kagende seli nga mamimo kona ngakisole yani kagende seli ngamenya paka umuntu wese iyo lakini akaona umuntu wese iyo nani miaka yangire Brighton minto kataba ngogenda ka njiko somya mangana manufacturing ikiagere opportunity sitas manufacturing igeri goro kubwaye kugenda America uchokora manufacturing kubwaye kugenda Australia lakini akaruka Australia konyora ko America ko Europe mbabate system tayari okose mwako le as long hours ebe sabuni ri ko yetoma gucha yaro kana kwa rosi chibe chinyinge lakini sita wana ngora challenge abana baitu na Bible more gaiga gonona akakora abantu abange bakulisiko nabona abachina bachakire gocha chi factory bakora santu kumanyese bale bakora chi factory nabono imbarali bakora style chikube kunze iko bakora seria kachiado amagena ko akoro kosigende ikyo yakusameta arutabaka aru kuriga lenzalia amagena ito narakoro chibinte ibyo ngurwale paka nyamira bone byantu batene inke ko ndikorosia one kinata ko batayya abana bami abana bana one when you are less than 40 years old I know mwana ne kiagara abana bana na ba 40 na bande baitani
tekite gemata kirege ka jote ana kirege ka na nenda moreta imi kimma kimma do kimma producer ngajere tume kimmo yora me more mabere kimara bgene na rangiri onganje kimma Elias yote brina abasaimba wate opportunities in state ya Kenya kuna naye kwa opportunity
iko
toerere asikondani kidogo kiara kimwaja nere gaiga uno bwato umanyinaye n'urogena nabo watu baisho musaworiskana opportunity nero rona na bato gusuka bana basa. Yes,
most youths we believe in some nyore kasi ye government but in the recent akuna yo kazi yoko soma kwa kora then kwa nyora gaste kwa nyora maybe mutore ngani too much onyore frustration maybe ondonyo marioba ya kulewa. So the thing is okay na bako nyore opportunity yoko soma yes jakata but kwa the mind sina naki si lazima nifanye nini nipate kazi ya serikali. I have to work on myself. Ninjaka my own business. Hiyo ni kazi.
Bisana kimme karundi na sore ingo hayebuna ayebono kiara mole na Elias gaga si company maybe ingo quite serious because ya bazamba rali nabora nyore kosi ni kwa somera tali kwa konyora skills chikurwa se baliba ko konyete ayengo quite serious yebuna tadras monto kiria somerete eto modana someto bwalimu waende teacher service commission imurike montonare osomerete gentugete tarari ku kabona lakini akilete to meto montonare musayana boni go wate miaka 20 or 26 ojigoro osa mamu maisa boni
abai
ayengo quite serious
okay chekore school in 16 so ngaso hapo kosa bakego then I met Mabiri. Mabiri agacha kwante okay we used to do some jokes but finally agacha kwante tete tokoriga naiga tokorek naribo kama bara korek
paraske
na ngora kiti by the way na ngora sia sabuni si kwa na joke tena sabuni liquid soap na solid soap I know how to make it briquettes. Na matter what's briquettes. Kwa ngonde what's briquettes I was like ninki
ninki bado na ngori ya ninki
briquettes ninki and bina bakora briquettes koro the west ya fumbi ya makara then ama biribie mete na masiani ari tichibao cha chwerigo ile yose ni west basi na bako waki
before taranyora Elias mede wacha bere to gutubeka buna oyo bokonya basaria ikiatoro jana Elias yana butwara gwako totebani musaya tanyore picture wana aitwa kwa tante picture so that you must understand kemma before mutaranyora na Elias Mabiria ngwaroje opportunity
nanye bwata
kwanye bwata
dream ya na so menyore gasiega
but yana jitaka utaina bono imuka togende
gocha
ngakikuirite genteki ngakikuirite ringanirikera abantu mbara basayambara turate ibona arana to 2 hours lakini mbago change dia negata aganyena kushikari kuri kubore tanyare baga mbale bade bya bibuli binde binge ainga kikwati did you take it to postal
ne challenge ke jume te ko kwa ranking kya gonte ndo si uko chafu Joma karume tupeke siyo cha.
Oja unande chinchara lena
bara konyara. Kwenda wakati vinga ganda choro kuchao puripuru chiro tokarega naiga. Ilikuwa challenge. Alafu ona na alikuwa na rosiri ngainko ni buchi. Ante chio te ringo te makashira was like nini ikiko yako te. But at the finally na stenga believe things work.
You believed. Tenga na serious. Elias a problem to what asaba sa baito. There is an opportunity na wate balitangani. But mpara understanding na opportunity ngakiba kwenye manufa. How can we assist our youths? Ngwe katoju kwa ndebindi ngakimwacha kitiko cha koja. How can we make youths understanding na no ene gente karona nyu juice na kora na boge koba na boge korosi weekend. After na college juice because even the bikar kruwa sigete na rasi bisi aja na boko modify no ene gente kunywere nda. Na kia wasaba ku understand.
Mimi sana Brighton kama chanzo watu kama eka kusiki turatenga njogo ya metemenge ami chana ya basai boka mba kwenyara Abaibuli boka mbako enyara. Baraibo kambako enyara. It is going to take a combination of civic leaders, parents, mainly teachers, and then now the youth. Because umwana nakwani ndike sana nga erega matenga agosoma kule ali kwamshi acha kulika karatasi abana ba interview de ba choose bagata banga nchega ngo kino ngo skuru that ko ba politician why position why chibesa ego we have given the wrong picture as our youth wait about the different understanding our youth wait about the giving to be instant anyo chibesa bono iga bono we keva kabalimu ibe kabarai ibe kabaibuli bataya bayutinga ikikia wangu nkeyo it's not possible ekaro mwana akwiburu omongino ganyimi kinkianda ekaro kwa ni bire ngombe kwanye kwalisi bakawacha kama mabere lakini abana baro batagite bakule sukuru bagendie gari it's not possible so what I want to suggest to the masses especially musi twebira abana bange no bwake the one kuna usi imako yera direct paka China. China kibata banta abange paka serikali tenga mwana yawe kwa jali kiagara ko to kuiba ngai to kuchikobeka industry chiko serikali to mwana yomo lakini ntusi ntu kwatichike lakini abana baita bara abange na ndo zama toka tokoria abana baito tukole sasao endo kera to kuiba ogende kirusu muchi Bueno, muy water con el calcio no Brighton.
Boyo.
For example, I will give you a good example. In my family, there are 7 living brothers.
Yeah.
All the motata to tigret over about 4 acres. On 4 acres, 7 brothers, you go to which can I come? I can do come. So, in the same way, in Mata, I go to water. You in so the land is an issue. Now we have a problem in Tuga. Aba youth, go back to Cristal, Kerebuango, Bono, Tokopi, Balibana, Kibakote, China, Kiakote, China, and Tobago, probably Navacasana, and Tabago series manufacturing. No one goes upon. We see it. The only option we have. Aba youth no kind of manufacturing. Manufacturing henga uni bengombe iganye pakakaye ibiare ubucha kama be usumungina aganye asoke abe mulito 9 months amakuru mwana kine omayako ndibona aba youth barwa batagete pa chibesa abu you want aba youth the first thing I want to advise aba youth or ask our youth we got to be willing to take time to do what it takes. Only go school work for 17 years. You school back call form 4, call form 6, when you call college, which I got tamaki. It takes 14, 15 years. But go call school, I don't get instantly. It's not going to happen. Let's be honest. Teachers, you have to tell the young people that this is not going to happen. Political leaders, you have to tell people it's not going to happen. Now, then what do? Now, political leaders need to come back and sit with the young people and tell them the realities of life. Then we have to come back to the teachers, prepare the youth from school. What happens? Because this is what happens in other countries. I was in China. I was in South Korea. The government encourages people to do business. For example, in China, the people who make, and I was not told, I went to China myself, the people who make things don't sell. They want to get Songo, but they want to get Swahili. It's a very complicated language, but that's how they work. Bono abaliba gotigara baliba amanyere Songo bakina ubakonye ebintu bya China birensenkima into individual ibire into one tagete ora osie oni to basaote Brighton ya basko secret bali bagwa secret onya kwamye kola sura bono bana bakora sigenteke aba China bagwa ngabona batebi community ngabona konye ababasi abasfaro sigenteke gyoka onya na bali abatutu ora sigenteke gyoka onya na aba jari eno yobo kenu ora sigenteke gyoka why because then they specialize omako babana batwale abana abanda baito basha gukwana basha konia bali mjanto bwate oyo korosha na nero konia na ntamaiti konia ya ngaya konia
Mabiri karsandrega a challenge and employment ko basaba yes ni tutuanye gadiri yagendere kose ni karje tu kosi tanto kirko ba utwara an employment nyinge in Kenya Ani Africa tourist ko so industry neji. Igasema ko because abasa bange basire diga maboko. Una ke mama da bana alina ngi kusangirio bo chabu. Kina ngwira nanda sana te bina ngi ko gara musara asire liga asiye yokoboko. Kona ngina lingi ya employment.
Haito kwa ore swali yana liko. Gendo kwa liko neli. Abana baitu bagwati gazi. Basomile, they are very smart. Ina make disclosure nganti na hatari na na minji yesu kwa komenya buli. Okomenya isiko. Tajio ko gende yo wete airport. Una bon no wina miete paka kamenya kino wiche. Na saka kana na so meton ka vero ka understand. America na menya paka ngabo mu America. Bono emicharo to buate our mindset ya bana baito. Igerenga tonyore ga sir tayari. Bono we look for that job. Mo kulika Kenya. Amuntu kulika Kenya na serikali na big factories in Nairobi ingo jione chi factory jiri abantu lakini abantu baisiko aye Brighton omo koyo waichacha kuli chiombe sikabu umakuru utangasa na ndo kwaticho kwanye mukoyo ubati chiombe sikabu yungu medicine neru bai chiombe sikabu na yabona utangana intu kwaticho. You don't have abantu baito abana baito but manufacturing. Manufacturing is owned by foreigners or Kenyans who are naturalized Kenyans. They were not born here or they are not in the native to this country, but they immigrated here. Born around here, we can speak about cousins and brothers in other countries. Born, I want to move in or American thing in Jesito and Uncle Ansito. Yes, Ansito, but the world has changed. Born like natural unemployment. Okay, you have to do what creates jobs. Tokwanda kutwara ulo bukaribu bazibuane ekota neka na kulima because that's my only source of income. It might create jobs. You can't. Now you have to finding a key. Unabona abana bayabakora juice yiga. Yes. Echubeye yikurwa. Now we have to get abana baitu tabatave na key. Yes, we are going to make banana juice, but abana bande onion Brighton alisa inikuru agenda rosi factory ekolosia chichwa. Egere aoneli umano ekolosia juice. Na numo na mabata na key inje bono inje ngangoni. Unabona ga Brighton diga ita ibobe. Egente kega egeko na gekonu kenyingima. Lakini abana bagushoma te yachiko na kulinga ingujikoni. Not because the matata get gone, Tana Corny. Igarotisa, Jomba to get go to Tarabeka, Guna Magica Kinet Mochenko. No, not so met. Yes. The Masaru, I think I know Masito, Elias, like my father did. Oh, say no, yes. So, one, the night the challenge the water. You want to make it much like a school. Naja was second as out of Magago, also a metal teacher. Or can you Americana? One no quarter to Mago, Sumo, Metal, Sumo, whatever. Anyway, Bono, if the problem is, I mean, to be a contact to quarter with the corners up, but the world has changed. I can't go in and one to watch up. I can't go in and you go quick corona and a conora and to Nava China was Aba Indi. Back again, I could give you a Sara. Abagusi, Tayo, or Ono Muno, my Batato, Baco and a go to Changu China, Bajaconi. You cannot create employment by going to import clothes to sell to your fellow people. You have to make your clothes here. The things we use, these plastics, we have to make them here. We become baby, we have to make them here. So now, the problem is key, Korosia. One, I want to how to do it. And that's why now I'm saying about him. Leaders, once we make an armor, Totavana King Tokorosia, Tokaroti, one Kakoros, about what you would have managed, would have won Mabina, typical, would have won again, taking Havana Summit, Banana manufacturing before. They came from school. I think this guy came from school. She has never done this before.
Kimma. Why do you think that the Yabasaba go see and Murase company, Barimu Arojena, a potential nera? Why do you think that you must go see Ligasi? Because you are mostly Gena, they know, and Sarah, the Coroner and Gamatena, and Jumete, no, I think so, Metimo and Ramongo and deck. Because you know, Guadali, now, no, get no water, get no Guadani, Womo, Dino, Mari, my Pato in my campus in Nini. Yet they get all the Muna, ena no muntu ni gasomete ke tugirinke iyo no nyira mugo ndiende ke bokoti bonia metinye sato na manyi
Amen.
yes bono ke mango bona abasa ncho kunyara ba usireri usikonyara musabe ke tinjara bana ya atana bana ngende ko kore ndege mimi hapana ni lakini ba kubwakire simio de gasi yaidi nke abasa ba usireri
Mostly they believe ase buna basomere gocha ani bataba usibuna nasomere igani betinyore gasi serikali
igana metene serikali yes
mostly they believe on that lakini na ina depend na rokonyoro ame focus ta focus itia samo somalia asomete kuri university
yes
na rote of course na asomire kinda aboru kurwa masomai what next
Amen. What next?
ubate kirengere
yeah go bwatiere and naro maybe ani akotu
bara bangi wetano musa bari
baringa
Nonda.
Bose amasomane
yes
enough
I guess also agase company ya boka manamairo boka ngisosororo uruje wakonyekire betera gora nyore goso to aye naye gorujini giso west na abandi baro ngaito to bwazi kurwalia si industry wakonyekire buno mosai
okay since ina so iroro na nyora mafunzo na maito musubiri bakamba
ngwamaite
na maite crisps bate na rucho supermarket chiriasi nkuminga wa andoka nyachiriko 50 bob nyora timba de viti nyondokera kukisi maite ne jabaso ana ndo bako ni song
na jeju
sai no ntogeri ngota ipole
Uri baka jamusinya.
Uri baka yosi. Igoto tebe na korengana korokwa beira kemana ntin opportunity nero. Asimiremo.
Ya yokoboko. Na determination.
Determination. Taibo no musawuri skali genero tene tuze gosomera simambia bon determination. Buzina radio na tuwa tebe na ero somete etaya de kobek. Tama dina Mabiri amate na injuno ayeni ga tagoje.
No, eta ina boko beka so long as you okubate determination yao. Taras monyo gasi serikali na nyuma go fungetai. No. Through cookies ama crisps na bogo fungetai na ndore be. Toko be sio si ana fungetai. Ndio.
Bisa
Yes, kakana asiri otukwane goyetai. Era gora cha papa siri na tu de su hospital kwa tu na tu to ngona manyete why isa timbe to kwenye bombo yegeli kirna muma tiniwebo abana banafunzi nasometi batamanyita mangana ya manufacturing bona bakorosia masabali amatoke kututa baro bakayabeka bakarosia bagendo lekuru biofuel amasabu ya matoke njengo tuta gona ariko bayibelinga kakira wakana abantu baje kubaje kututa bona abana bajatanga kina utoko ebesa utwaza tokorosi genzemo ngana kubeza kali ngaki abana bote tokorosi asekali ganda bina ki masabo kutumie igo magosta ya rosinu ige asekali ga protect abana iko bare to mogeni ku Japan the president ya Jaika igacha baki factory ya boka omogeni bw'ichinguru akabatebya abana bongenju Japan ntokwana mwana yomwensi kakagenda Japan yakairana bono imbalente process yo seti factory enene yakorosia biofuel from waste na isati abana bande terete usinja bani abitimaiti ekurunga muma. So why am I sharing this one? Abana baita karoboro kiwe robo mbagwa chingu chukumanya bonde cha
no toroke batara roke
wana bitru toro baroroki esukuri jago swami okole ogende gasi
bono fereti abu Elias was failed.
Yeah, I don't want to put somebody has failed. I will take historical injustice. Egano toko amba uno mwaka lera tebenga historical injustice. Omo kolniga tutigere ko ikoso me ogende. Omo kolniga ra ite utabana boko sana. Skulu to ego itwa. Baka bone ka roba sumho ni agende ko gara go itwa. It took the parliament I think in the 80s or 90s katanga no mwanda wako. Because ego itwa ne job to go treat like animals. Now ikaje tubwate nelinga umuntu somete tali wako irwa ochikomenya kuyo narako gendiga narako menya asagaya. So that culture has not left our people. Akarako kenda Japan that's different. Everybody works. America a professor ale kana ngumwa mwanafunzi morogoba gari gusibikitiriza chichi office governor professor why are you doing this what wana ngokoleye nyori chibesa na urute mai kwa ibe gari nya one kando chibesa extra ingakane mokane gari lakini abana baito mate ya gusibye nyomba sibiki cho chi office because kani moko enda office cho chiko chisibiwe lakini bana baito bate bitata obate na moko te moko ya gusibye so agotige gasi abata ari gasi nda kale lakini professor Wana baite mechana babuata barabo watagete ba from the colonial from their fathers my father baikaraza gante bitata umwanone njeni maite paka abanene be serikali togende uli kubudio oywera ndroba ya serikali oyune nyumba ya serikali kwande terembuli nayi bono tata garengerere tinye gari ya serikali yemba serikali nengite kugule gari yane nengite tukamenya nyumba yane so I defied my father ngakole gasi narangete gasi nakole gasi for 3 years the most painful time of my life is when I was working in the civil service. That time it was difficult. I was earning 2,490 wana chiba china wachiangi chingia na mede nyamana waka na 1,800 ngakule nyumba hiyo nkagura kana atigete gasi nkagure pachero those days ina regochera gusi nkagura ne gari yange kuchire kanisa ne gari yemesigo. My father the thing had ndo ya serikali ngogende kulimo na ena lakini by defying my father who was keeping the culture kuno mukoni ya masomedi nkanyanga na agodi chigari sato enye gocha gusiye pachero kiasi tena matobe ngakiba ya mtebe na rota ay Brighton mataka to watera bakasino enga kinali gocha era mi akora keroka wala go site nya cheki egretu te fa bale gane pachero. So the moral story is abaibuli baito including me eta tabara baito wasa banyore chiasi. That's not going to be the case. Now we have to change that culture. We can't just repel against their rule. We have to repel against their culture and make the things we do.
We don't have capital or the capacity and we don't have capacity. Business you say investment in. Lakini for example, Mabiri ko bonchari batana West Yons pino ekogenda. Talia tokoke siwiche kwa
siwiche
abantu barate birina asalda ngara tokoro sinono boyo no ninki ebintokete ngandogere ko machikero ko angora kirona it will be a reality abantu bese ko empowered abasaba banyole mirimali nande in the same note tusikonya industry nyinge no engusi tokonye
Miyamano, Brighton, ama kwa kule maswali wa mangera kinta tangi ma.
Abere na boli.
Lakini if you analyze na mange kwa multi industry kwa bole HR na kwenda. So let's go industry because industry will cover in the West.
Yes.
A challenge to what abantu baito manufacturing is a new lifestyle. Ekarona kinete. Egente kama tu abuata na rekorora abantu batu dichisese. Very interesting. Other family get dichisese sano. Chia go chise chia hunting dogs yani chia go tuara. Ba ngende ke tuge tese chia wa tega wan ko ya so ka ba mele ke ba itabali. Na antu aganda mansai ese moiga aba muraba na ba kwenda by my time. You're talking of the late 60s, I mean actually early 60s and late 50s. Now
50s.
Yes, the economy time. So usi bolo mbu atire. Kwa kulise zota gete. My father kulise butuko paka aliko cross the river and kulise ngumbo akagocha agotera sabiri ya butuko saa 3 chama ya jirani yo chibeka bwe. So now the culture has changed. People have got their small land, they have their small education. Now things have changed.
Yes.
Because things have changed, we have to learn how to live in the new culture. Unfortunately, culture. We are fighting in the culture of Musongo. It's like playing football against people rules. We have to play in the big rules. The things have changed so much, the technology has changed. In the past. So the first thing we need to do is to assist our people to learn how to play in the new world order, whereby manufacturing is the way. Manufacture, but they don't know how to make it. So now we have to teach how to do it. How do we do it? I mentioned about China. Serikali ya China balikogenda bagulikoa ne machine ku America ngima bayenda bayitagura bamakoyera osi barosi more of them bamakutwale culture ntuba no tagete lichigurire Kenya ogenda ko bigete kyo muntu kurumbu nabugusibu lakini abantu bali baragwa aba serikali waka no muntu uchikuiba technology bone ngendo kirikya iteka begia sana nandega kya bayuti barabantegera engendo ngira ngunga AI, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence yabana bari bategereza na mugo yesongo otake bono iga osiro utaka kurugo two things. Ask how it is done. Biro da okora ndio utayokora kintu maiti no korosiwa bona okwanda sesimi obuli simi no okoreka na ndi konyo mugo muyitiro tate kokora kintu kya musinyire bakinga akiresi na bongo kote na ke okoro kiagera. These days you can do literally anything. Bono iga igon tebkiri na bongo kora because the answer is in AI. Everybody can do it. Na change to what bana baitu baramanya kwa magoli urechi besa
capital yes
capital. There's so much money. Abana bagusiba onspi basabe kibese kiga mbagukora. I know this will sound chinyinga mbagukora
mbagukosaba koroi
basi nawe wantu akiribia abantu bona iga ina mwana watenje na mirisiko
eneke
bantu barisiko wasongo mainly Europe na America imbatageti na China na India bachakire wonchaga imbatageti okoragasi ibwate gochafu batati ko relax mbako ikibeso mungu abate konyo rumuntu bae akore akara akorera akurire aroshi profit abayirane icyaye na ategane kinde amakonyo kibaza they are cool investors abana ubona twari kuriya bona tigabona bona ga ko kwangari bageti yankwana
kwana mama kwana
yani wacha niseme initoke amo investor tali mu America obocharete $200 million acha kubeke factory gusi. Number one, akubeke factory usi ngaja bana bae basoma ngaja kwenda waka golf ngoti ya ujikurara ngokaya ngaja ujikuibulira chiza ida yeto level 6 for their standard is too low. So ijiji adande tubata bitu bakona kungena na lingo tubata banyorenti people chi traffic chitu traffic unabona escarpment yote kwana kwa bastaki escarpment ikuti Nairobi na bako litukuli kimeka asungu batageti lakini they are willing bako ichibesa for example one factory yega ya banana abana baka yega India ebinyaruka ebyo rijibe they got investors. Now for you to get an investor you have to say what you want to do. Umayakuruoro call it training to learn how it works. Umayakuruoro chi training choro okoge okwana investors singa ki ingire accelerator program monsomi. Karba go somi bamakora nge idea ngena chibesa bakoye chibesa. Unabono as we are talking this was funded by a foreign investor. Chimashini bagwate chini sana kibana bali bagusi abana banyaruka bali gurusi. So what I'm telling you, I know we have a short time, it's not possible, but I want to tell the young people this: there are people willing to invest in us, in our young people.
You see that there are some people who are willing
investors.
to invest.
Yes. Baramanya. Assume na Kenya ga I was shocked yesterday omwana taken kwa Jeremy makitira kwa ri sana si Riro Jeremy Riro they let the summit to see anyway yeah, you already get the big day. Boring into Kisami, take Usami, take the Arokara, it's the Aji, the Kuraki, but don't get to Rakosi. But the moral story why I want to bring that one, Jeremy, never taken take Usi. I saw me, I want to get their investors. Investors are looking for a place to put their money. Bono, stock exchange, the new way of stock exchange. I want to use the example investor you invest in Africa Eats. That's why you see how even our name is called Boca Eats. We took the name after the Africa Eats. Now this investor, he will give you say 10 million. I got 10 million after 4 years, more 20 million. tukian 10 yako mwe 20 as you think if a company goes a couple what 100 million or mwe 20 million utena 80 million ogendere gas bono na ndio konyambia ala tena kina no you keep the money now in another 4 years in 40 million it will get 10 million so he invested 10 million but now he's going to get 40 million. So the moral story to get is a system whereby the West, the rich people, they want to play golf. They don't want to come and work. Their parents worked. They have money. Oh, okay. Ochangu yangi bikoro tole.
That's no problem. Na sunguduta, by the way, I find them say that ya money san. Amo sa uradia. Kia ko ba yabono, ai kiranya Roma yo because me tumo sa na rali, ero okuro mawaki, odere sitali, none ndire metro transport ko mora. Akaro kuira nilite ana na sike mata ta kidege kema. Aba sa banke nko batoro mutandao. Pesa tu tumeka mtandao ntori kumanya. Siku ile ndo analia postali utuma eti for the public domain. Ko nyaba sabe kana stalia. Korudiaga kiete mbaka bandike soteke kwa Rusiali. Ko nyaba sabe ba utumeka mtandao till day. Igento ba kwa no chat. Dende na TikTok ya mapenzi tokole. Kimma what advice you have sabe about this mitandao? Utumeke mitandao.
Utumika mitandao tarigento kabisa mtani. Batim biya kwa so mitandao ita purpose. Yo wa so mi manyangi kagenda. Yeah.
Iko akini pale ba utumika mitandao bobe. Yes.
Abo mate okay. Tiri recommended yo kore bintu bitari biya so mitandao. First of all ngora ante biare na ke. Igento ko beka online ke ko determine nkiore.
Okay.
So, ngo batay na naki na binto mo kara online ngo determine kiren nakimole.
Akimole.
Yeah.
Ale kema the same note tote ebe karoli ya company modern idea siga basa bangina rodide to afona barabo karwa sire company mne. Eba utaka ege kakiri ege weke ke. Nera ta ngo twalire e company yae. Kwa nyoro sokere ruabora nero chakere go paki twaje go test bono da de ende. Neri Elias yare this to do about yasini. E culture yabasa yabatwalire ari kwa yabakugwa. How can they afford the culture? E kerwa so ira se company yeta kirora fit because in ara matabange also kadata makote tore dare genda mente da maji. Yani ade do teninka bwankole.
Ya ekina kiryo ementa lazima bidata banana ki. Montongo ndare boya. Mawanda kuganya for 9 months. The same thing. Genda soma kumanyengi kegenderete na yo chikokora ki.
Yes.
Chikokora. Toko nani toko tigera nchiro ndo okare bintu bya we bayo ndo chikosari.
In a company bune konyorora basae no ndina pado konyorora basae mede token different. Na bono bono ri assistant era kwana atakete tomanye. Tego manya basae ba koira ina negative way. Mo ndo na kiwana ri assistant tata ngiye wana gonya gonja ndrega osoka advice medere tura advice basae na kera chino na si company uvumilivu neroro usena bo gochara nyore bintu byao.
They say uvumilivu la mbivu. You have to vumilia and eat the mbivu.
Yes.
Yeah. Iwezi lazima no unapoweka alama kwa. Lakini ko te ko yani in yasobo mabano no te tenga ki no te tokore gento gete. Challenges in chiro, yes, of course, but you have to focus. Onyore wa correct, onyore kere wata geke.
Abasa mbari ngamari Elias boka 15 na kibaga ndate kia bono mede kwa Ochangu jibaro kubona tata toto represent ali kia kwa jibne youth.
Most of them back kwa chati.
Yeah.
Yo kwa na biyato.
Yes. Go ahead, doing a good job. Like my CEO Sara. Kota te biare muna chagete biashara hivi bya gocha challenges inchiro dare merete na yo aiterete but finally tadi ara sai okorosie cookie she's the CEO
and they want sana
and they want yeah. Thank you for your work. Alafu Tarikora sie crisps nchana mate crisps yeri toka neron. Na mate ne yebias.
Yes.
Ati she doing a good job. Na bado wako wabwate sinao like us, like me. Bado tunaendelea kumfuata. Tunaga sinao correct.
Yes.
Kwa gasi ya. Ntomanyete buna like now si kwa najua na amanyire.
Yeah.
Na bali bonse piba kuma bwate siko correct. Pia wanaendelea kufanya kujua.
Akino kombea irishi abasubati abana banyaruka n'abana bamura nk'uko rubwato busire man keme seni okay kombea boys and mwana munyaruka redisi ali mwato busire in Kenya generally weto mumura na bahote ameta mura ngori ngote matori kwiri na mukora ragiri urende lakini mwato busire
mostly ladies no okay na bibi kenda mwanzi mete kubwat na abasa bamura na sabaisike Naro, actually, ina depend vile umefocus na maisha yako. Naro, oranyo, orari, gereri, hata wala mkika. Unataka para siama ta, crisps, what's crisps, kiningi bon. Nichiko na rasa ngwa niminde. Kwani most dina bantu bako gora na kisongo. Waya chikona, chiko karaki. Chiko gora, crisps. Ya moito moyo maybe okara kihoti gatebani ngenda ya kare ngento kende kerango nyesko gari chikonda maybe ando yarende chikonda na beba
ngira na Elias nkiki yako musete sana asogo cha company mostly ekwaro cha basana was idea ya ingetu create an opportunity employment opportunity osena ne biashara kwa janti gandi girenda bese ya ekobora. What was your intention of?
Project ngata yo mane utamwe kuru studio. Odinde itiyotame.
Ande bia odeva ndo mama kwa tiko kwa pia.
Makoti se komra mai ro Brighton.
Yes.
Na koti been almost 100.
100.
All of them they have failed. The only one which has succeeded is what you see. Injama so man don't speak.
Okay.
Ama temna ite na form foka. Na inde kana ite niche point ibere. Onye ama siabera bule. Failure. Igo injama total failure in everything that I've done. Nagira nkolende to tamma mo.
Yes, that's it.
But what has changed from two avancer to correct ya chemistry and physics? Bagante bia to kunyara to what bongo bwa chemistry and physics. Bagansel bagante kachoko oteme biasara. Biasara was something that you did commerce na accounts. Yani abana bali bata bwati bongo no bali kana kobera mubara matuko magende. Igona nkaselibo. Anyway, ekanaita form 5 by mistake na 2 marks inkagenda form 6 yani Brighton inka fail toto iliembe anyo paka tata kantenga ya turujin kwa wete bano inkagenda kita conference center inyite obwana obulenda because I failed. My brothers were there no monto moliri kiro wada ingata guita anyasa bana wetinga ite nonda lero nagote angatindia. Why am I sharing this? You have to fail in things you do. The success is not determined by how smart you are, it's how persistent you are. I cannot fail it, Tata Tavringa, one of fail it, in Kamateta Kanaso Mangu, but I don't think quite with. Now looking to what the Vasa, Kagenda, Kamata Korakivano. Now your admission we school as Spicer, SDA, SDA but get form 6, but form 6 about quarter form 4, while in the university. Born I went in Karanga, Miaka, with Nakata Yamosa, Egasira, like Nikonaga and Dangatunia from 4 nights, 3 times Yaveroka, again the winter gonna win once I get 3,000 shillings, Chicaera. 3,000 shillings Chicaera, winning at Angamonochi very choker. Yeah, a Kurunga necessity food. Isikia kalikoro we know when got ngori yegasi yakoni bitawi kanisa.
Yes.
Kana kali bitawi kanisa ngesomya because I failed in kanole chance yoka no way. Onye ngeta ngenda na university angadi go no way. Akana no way nganya matabuna sia abet jesiko na nkata ngada Singapore. Ngaru Singapore ngada Canada. Ngwe somya through work. It gave me because I failed nganyole opportunity.
So you can fail together on viewing.
Actually, failing is a very good thing because it allows you to evaluate yourself na ki nkianao nkiwanonga kwa na ikirega bone kona igitabu ngabiteli my father bagachanga tata gite akaja 3000 ya to jinjigisa ege sikia my brother kono yo onyo lega skenya wisi agatirine tikiti inkaira $272 na china irete amatukale bakulike passport na china irete igo my brother kagure ticket na nego kumulingere agante wana anchikuli musara 700 shillings one ngoko windi because I failed I had to look elsewhere amana maminto akirega siako bolide don't worry that's been good for you now start something now how do you start something Ntuateba AI nebuata a lot of options ntuateba liyo muntu una Mabiri nondo abantu para bari willing ko konya ukore what to do na ine para willing ba ko bisa information onyo ko rumu gusio ko bisa information muntu itakali musi kamiri abana ba mino boroki no boroki abakona barabuo onyo ko koroste Brighton onyo ko koroste 10,000 onyo kyo ko warosi Tako bisa erabo motaka eralwa wake bokiri ayogoragera bweka your neighbors now ataka so what the first thing we need to do is to show where opportunities are and how it works so today as a television yetaya I am going to share this me I will give you information of things you can do or things I've done myself because of my old age na ayo kole wakonyoga tutakore chimasa go go to sales I'm looking for sales people throughout the country. I will make you go sell. I will simply, you know, products up front, again, the supermarket, on your levels.
Yes.
Cookies, they're very fast moving. Extremely fast moving. Sometimes I can school children into what enough because they're very fast moving. But the one, mwana ga chumu subati ndomya sana. Nkamwengazi. Kana mwengazi yaoni akaigubia akachaka alika na sogete na manyete. Wakajuru mwaka ekoni. They were making 28 to 35,000 every month. That's the money they get. Lakini akaroba onia bawo chiko correct chibesa mbairania. Wakasirego.
Pagabon.
Bagasira, about 61,000 Bagasira. Room Saja, Bagasira. One got 100,000 to Agamba, na bana mai te.
Tiki tu ada na ada.
Almost right there I had my Thomas Saja and Namat Navaria and no more and no more got it. Omonaga Chakumus in Mokam. A very nice guy, beautiful guy. I got the never technical Araki way. Tomorrow, Kamuegas. I can have my gas, you want to get that or take ya. A Kauniara, we are not got to. Omoji with the Ziguika. Agasaba advance 5,000. Kamate Vitura, I say advance your trava, but next week you will get Akamako and our customers now. I will service it down here. Why best? I can let him on Bessanaki, Madam Naligalim. Koraki, in Namba, I do best. Omoriakamuri, one you balling actually university student. Is a material too. I can amateur in Namba, Akamuenaba. I can have 3 steps. Because of the trust, Targa disappeared. Till today. The problem is, our youth.
I know the one packet customer. Trust.
I trust what a customer but I can't go a key madam yet. One or you want about the boys in the university. This girl claimed she was a polytechnic student. Later I learned she was a friend of the girl she was staying with who was a polytechnic student. So she used the polytechnic to get a trust on legacy. I got to me at the trust my name, the madam who is my daughter, they really queer and they so I came customers. I want to band the 1 month I came at the community. But I guess I got the customer sing a company change one local advance to a sat on your water event. I want to ask me a key. How much I take? How much I take and quiver more. So the moral story
youths in the body youth
to attack him to be a wango. My father and then told me to me, in other words, kura kidogo ile ya ukweli. So our youth vital, that's one of the challenges which makes us leave trust. Unaona igontu mbweta kinga ngonyara bana ngotoma ndageta bana Nairobi na mwana ndato kwa ni binde Nairobi ndato mwana Kisumu ndato mwana Kericho kuna bana this some customers simbu at retain na Kericho I can't service them from Kisii. So abana baito na when you talk opportunities udi wa ugarasa nyumba onye kole pometi gole gabu ikongo shuguru. Say okay, njomo ngaka na achire ndate ko ni bintebi. I will put you through a training ngokoni ochake. Now, if you find you want to do anything that you want, takwa bwa. Imija ntubata kitu. Omwana bwate ite akokori gento. Omwana kwa ngatingo mworokia. We say the culture is that we go say information. No. Brighton, if you want to do what I do, I will show you. And the market is, the reason is this. Yes. This market is so big that you and I, we cannot be competitors, we can be complementary. Yes. Yes.
Kita mau ada besi. Usia ada hakim mau kau timbul ini kita ni kalau tu bahawa masa.
Yes. Okay.
Pokoknya tiga mau kau ni na itu ni na egirega. Masa na rota kalau.
Okay. Can I talk to that?
Kuana.
Masa. Hakim dia mana? I na buat nanti tinggal taruh. Yeah, yang so mungkin tu so mereka taruh tahu. I don't do that. Actually, I drive. Na dapat se customer. Arang ko boleh dah kita no muli bere. Actually ko boleh 1112. Buatnya bagi yang yang kita park. Yes. Na balik ko cakai ga. Itu saya nanti ada apa demonstration. Apa itu mau dego sema busem dia.
Yes.
Oyo ga Brighton na mwenye tuka. Iwan kwa dapat se Brighton na matenga ninaomba nikusalimie. Ujambo.
Jambo.
Mimi naitwa Elias. Intaito ko kwa ni mbiole. Igora gendo kiandeta gaiga tagetenje naye trosie besankego ne factory ya Boka Eats ando betu kabalo ki ndo trosie se ine ngo kwa bali biskuti biguni de bikwaoni ya bana konetra evidente bana konetra na jiraiga ite tuweke tuka ya utwaoni bono aserera ngo konli kana machine ne kana 35 ayoni 60 naye ni 40 tena woto bali jinjirebire na kongo ingenda wose ingotigere ayo ko ni ko ijibesa wose okwane ne obisiane ba okwane mai CEO semana muy wale hata uyamona sana ula bora yana kozekia ngagende tukaya Gatmat. I think the best supermarket ya Gusi.
Yes.
Kana kietara kanyoro mukubwa gatekara ganyake. Ndatumu mwana kitaji koni. Aka bagi ale bia. Kaenda kara ganyake. Omwana gacho magero kuligasi. Ngamate ya gacho ari satagete. Umuri ya gacha kaenda Gatmat wakwa nesio akamate bia abanda bachira matkamange gachimana chako taletra. Genda maseti system. Aranka kwa genda tukaseti. Bono iga ogende Gatmat. Ebintebiga is our best market. Lego kwa nyote ebintebiga ayakaro kweta Gatmat bulibirira abana. Inkiana umwana wensi. Egana umwana wensi ukiringa akaro gochaka. Akaro lita mbande ile kinataka ki Gatmat yakweta toko specific ebintebi. Na hindi angitoleta. It's a frustration to our customers. What can I do to watch it? And to watch it, that is Egavega. Want to watch it to retain. I think gift mat. Na eneri. Bas. No, Omonto Nyataneri, Omonto Nyatano engineer. He teaches them. I can get out that's to go on account. One account here called a service. No, actually, she services in Nero to maybe the like in one Ako service. Imagine how many customers are in that region. One have one way to go to Angamaguatigasi, Itagasi, Bolete, in Bataramania, where that job is. Because I'm struggling to fill sales positions throughout the country. if buna bonsa kanyara bana Mombasa mwana roko na ira roko ni biko bucha market iko bucha then what I can go no kugende bengi ngende bengi mbate bengi ngachiba shinga naiga ngine kiris capacity going capacity then now we create the jobs the problem is abana baitu buna kwata ki mwa tata kuliga ajikoni of course that's not what we teach we want to teach abana baitu to be professional kuna bakoni esibeti biya agutara biya akogenda biya our salesperson igaba tomaterwa ale kwarega nachira ene salesperson ya ne nga kene telinge so yes the moral story como salesperson akwate gaji akwate no materwa bono ngashi akine mbere tegala ingari bagande
telinge to ko bada bone bintebi products ngai gor materials kimo gojiro se ni quiero mandravara tere na ki ojagara ni pesara tu korera ni bona
okay this is the fastest moving obosibolega no litoke na ubenga nomboro escanero skali poida mara sugar nero so that's that product
matini ngikere kengi ko be ngora matoke
mosiwa matoke lakini bwana again to ekekera 100% return this 100% return so 100% return which is very interesting
in return
yoka ne chumbi ne mikro yoka yeah very interesting product good for export good for high end kuna bonus return yoka but one a product is the most exciting for me yani ko yuna ikuya ina inywete 1981 in Singapore kana niko mwanafunzi na inywete itoke na ni kama kunyinywa with Thailand lakini yako ni Singapore hiyo tiki ajanda sana wane kana akite Singapore
barabara sitoke
ili toke yako lakini yako Thailand hiyo technology is very old people are using it use it toke ku Thailand to see it toke 100% in the word preservative in the word sukari just purely talk.
And it's a weird dog.
Yes. A liquid. What are you going to talk? Nothing. The talk, no sugar, no preservative, nothing. Just the talk. In a technology. Bono, you want the other.
You want to go back to Scangarani?
It's talking this guy. It's talking to one again, not get the 9 in the Havana from my. I can to a jacket to a Kogora. Enzyme, but we might have food technology to clarify. HUCL talk Rusio, SK, Equinalia, might take a walk a little of the puree, it's a very thick soup. Born of Rusio, which when I knew the idea talk was thickness, you take you go to me enzymes. Enzymes, it will go to China, 3 kilos, it was 50,000. Yeah, into a Kenya. Vano, you can go ngatebalende abana baitu na bagosomeko nkaira abana babiri batana gukora mangana a food technology yani very innocent
kuna kinade na bongo ndiye ndege
na bongo ndiye
no ajia determined
no utakomwana bongo batebya I have a good story about that one but bono abana baiga batamanyite bona bakanda bayata masabo pills by extract the enzyme called the pills. Why the enzyme we buy a sleep of Yama, what take a nama chichaga and a machaga and
instead of 50,000,
instead of 50,000 now is free. There's literally free back in the town here. Babu Yamasabo Yamatunda, Masabo Mananasi, Babu ne chico in the chindere, Popo chindere. Ye don't do that, about in between Korea.
In a grand gobolina, Avantava, none about the barrier I see in the product, you know, I grow up big, the way the barrier I see now, again, they are useful.
No, that's the problem. But the way to my people perish for lack of knowledge. They don't know. And I was blaming leaders, but I realized leaders don't know. It's not their line. Like political leaders, they're great people. They mean well, but they don't know. So now, abantu bali mu bato manyura bona bana baitu ni matembale bali ready, especially those in diaspora. I want to appeal to those in the diaspora. You have seen how systems work. You don't have to come back to Kisii. tubase gucha gusi ayebera abu ututumire technology na hende inchina I'm part of you from the diaspora gusi dili nene ninde wiri nyese myaka yana bono konye timbo ati bilioni sana tari bono guchinyora se kuibira abana aba onye kuibira abana bote ngino kwata bakongo Brighton abatoko baibira aba ukuba so now uyuri sikuta ete konya sobo we can negotiate, we can talk. Again, I can teach for on your behalf. Bara osibinto. Ayawe patron yabo. Over fund kidogo tu. You need a little bit. I go about fund kidogo to my cover investors. I can do cover talk about how to get investors. Abana bego omwana yakona morogeti. This factory has spent over 100 million. In form of investments from foreigners. That's the kind of money they've raised. The factory itself was built by 1.7 million euros, which is roughly over 200 million shillings. That's the factory. Now so we are looking about 300 million. They don't have that money. But the government has done some facilities. These investors want to do some things. Now that's why I'm saying, because of my age, I'm saying, to what they've spent about 15 million as a Now, what I'm saying this, there's money, but you have to know how to go for it. Now we are willing to show young people how to go for it, and showing is not enough. You have to teach them how to do it.
Tokumanya. Hata so manyise mesibiri seto iga, lakini ngakima dera setu na matoka yana bwate potential yo korosi bindi.
Ina mention it. Agatekena kinywete 1981. Ebinde iga abana baigana nara okwasu kurukusara anjande sana. Nende ona tagareta iga kunyira pamba sakota mukuru television iga. Umone iga tenga we can do it. Imuvuli how? And then how we can do it, other people are doing it, show me.
Na batomanya.
Yeah, that no, you teach me. Actually, I had to go down, called my friends. I have a lot of friends in India. I called my contacts in the US. They said they want to make this. So some of them told me it's easy. Like right now, we are working with a company called Partners in Food Solutions. They're Americans. They have given us a lot of technology, and some of this actually came from them. It's only one insisting we can do it. So, in other words, panaponchia, panaponia, panangia. Panaponia, panangia. So, akerota gete nabekoba. If you want to do it. Yes. Because no makale semyaka, the president of America, Obama. Yes, we can. In my mind, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Bakabora America Bakamachora, Akabaki, president.
Yes, we can.
Abana Vaito. Yes, we can do it. Until yes, we can do it. Well, because of that insistence, she's in charge of all these things.
Okay. Kema, SMS. In most cases, youths mbada kiriwo chapa mofo mchi group. Hone serikali gutwara chigland, lakini kwa nyorobo siri boro. Hata basikiura abasaina, none kalomora alima ite kwa mofo groups. Nilijira abakonye ko chibosyo. Hata basi hone ndi.
Totware pasaiva minto togene totware patient. Patience pays. So gendo nganya kwa charaisi. Have to kaya mfumirifu.
Asibiombe grant serikali na bwana serikali yale tenyota mutakiruja kibiashara kile abantu bakusiri kweli na kiya.
Of course, but you have to be patient on that. And grants in chiro. Like now ungia online na AI ka konyora how to get grants. Unapata hiyo pesa yako vizuri, hakuna mwenye anataka kukunyang'anya ni yako. Like na grants hakuna story ya kurudisha. Sasa sini yako unafanyia biashara. Yeah.
Montara de bono na tigi biashara bikiara korona kwa lile meliga kima mada upromisi ga sutranya no tigi gasi.
Ye biashara mpya. It's your own, you are the boss. Bachikungwa nandi ngakyukuruge gasore boso chikobe nseyo montonde.
Todos mucho se me sirve tu yo estoy diciendo que hay denga ndona sanga bichabe mokoti sa ile te bana 25 we have 25 minutes to wind up kale bubara tena tuseme uko hapa Nairobi hiyo kitu nifikiaje ama uko na factory hapa Nairobi na rather than Nairobi ali what the factory Nairobi
no we can do the rivers and Ntobate to Nairobi.
To Nairobi, alafu we have a vehicle which goes to Nairobi almost every day, so we can supply every day.
Narawadheana because kama mimi nilipata grade mbaya form 4 lakini niko na bidii ya kufanya kazi because my background but I don't have a job. Nataka kazi yoyote kwa hiyo kampuni nimehangaika sana. Nimehangaika sana.
Asante sana. Huyu umepatia namba yangu. But because employment is not the answer.
Yes.
I want to quote President Kenyatta when he was in the office. He said,
Kenyatta the son ama Kenyatta the father?
No, Kenyatta the son.
Oh, sawa.
Mzee sikumpata sana, nilikuwa mdogo, lakini mimi mwelewa sana ni the son. We used to nickname Kamwana, and they said, surely I'm a president, I'm an old man, but they still called me Kamwana, which means child. So it was funny. He said in business, you can work till you die. Ukifika 60, kama you're employed, even though you're strong, unaenda nyumbani na unahangaika. So we need to do business. Aso mwana yo obolinga Nairobi anasumbuka. We are looking for distributors in Nairobi. We are looking for sales teams in Nairobi. So if you want, we will put you in training. We will give you a distribution rights, and this is enough work for all of us. Actually, even though we said we don't have a shop in Nairobi, one of my students is doing crepes in Nairobi in a very small scale. Yeah. So he just opened a shop. What we did is we worked at an investor, very small machines and some little working capital to be able to run the small production of crepes. But if you get bigger orders, then now we can supply from Nairobi, from Kisii, because in Kisii to your capacity of water, we can do 4 tons of bananas a day. That's a lot of crepes. That's the kind of tonnage we can do.
Kimi tamazio adana forunya to wadi kima DJ Side Queen adana awesome gasinge kwili abo twagokiwe nara ukobori na Brighton vampore lingo ebitai bibiabo mbi imekubaliwa na Kepsa.
Yes.
Caps, yes.
Caps,
everything
caps,
has got caps. The only thing which doesn't have caps is me, because of old age. You think about caps, but the product sort of caps. It's just speech about the crepes in water. A choose now that I got our offline water, cooks in water. So with caps we are good. And we are willing to do more. What is really making money is not making. You don't. Nobody makes money by making things. People make money by selling things. If you make without selling, you're as good as useless. If you can sell without making, you make money, because there's money in the selling. Yes. But if you make and sell, then you make money. And so that you know, I make like 10%.
Yeah.
But the
producer na tinda na tinsibe ngo tindike
producer tu kuna sambo kidogo atamwatambakishia na maana kuitega. By the way, coming back to abana baita so create opportunities. Yes. Chiga sinchiroro ase bunabona soko ni enturanyira bandore faith koni. Customers. You spread the knowledge. Yes.
That's why youth opportunity investment. People are no longer going to trust youths. Next
yeah, we change the way we are working. Right now, when we work, we will change our system. When you do sales for us, you are not going to collect money. you're not even going to make the deliveries. Are you good to our samples? Or what I want to get the delivery. That's why I said into what Omatereva. And by the way, Omatereva is Rumukungu. So a very young woman, she drives for the company to deliver cookies. Lakini aliye kwa Nairobi, na Omatereva na Musacha. So, erende wana makodi yako gechiwe na bakungu agenti guy. Anyway, so yes. Anyway, the moral story is that we have enough work. And we can create jobs. The amount of data is integral. The might think around it. Think what I'm making.
He got a rumor. You, the other say Mugaro Guanyol, and I say Kimma. Kimma, why do you think that the Basa and Bark of Faith? Because you want to read a gas or in your holiday. For example, Mamoiri Gassi, Hakinera Mokoni, because you guys are going to Mokoni. Why do you think that dinner Abasa Motor of Faith? I know if it will require. Why do you think that other youths are not faithful?
Be patient.
But go married.
Kama being
Senator.
Na tama. Ndingo cha nao ni nani wale message. Na gora gente gete ko sena babona fulani akarataki. Aide wanonyoro ibiri. Iyo taribia.
Yes. Nga kituraba konye wasabu. Advice kituraba usijira kituraba tena no ekaro kwa irwe gasi. Mufumiri furambifu.
Sena kitagwa tenge batamo gutwara patient. Bari tora konyeke.
Walimu atu divisions mwatemire sana company.
Yeah.
Yekiranire.
Yekiranire. Ndio tunaendelea bado. Yeah.
Vision yanele karura se company because wana kwa tu bujinto kawa naye wikoto ale vision no monte kera Mabiri na wate vision yae na wate kengena na nje wikumwakete na serikali tu ala vision 2030 naye una kemma vision yanele
to be a CEO and to my own companies.
Companies.
The price
you want to be a CEO in this the same product or say you are
no I'm still studying in Dorinadin Kinantinda correct yeah.
Again, that I got there. You might think of information and tell you take good information in Papa Mabiri. Recently she was in Rwanda.
Rwanda, Uganda.
Uganda. But the moral story is representing
the company. We did the cookies and
how was the reception in Rwanda?
Rwanda, I've been in Rwanda and Uganda.
How was the reception?
Konyuma kidogo wa Kenya. But bado tunaendelea kujikokota. It was very nice.
Yeah. I don't agree with that, but that's okay. I don't agree with that. Because I've been the same Rwanda.
Uganda, they have bananas more than us.
Yeah, they're more than us.
They do very additional banana more than us. Ugandans, they make banana juice, a whiskey. Unaona whiskey. Whiskey, yeah, banana iko.
Kotingiros.
We actually started with wine, but the government requirements is not worth it. We just.
But no lenje ke toko maji kumongora koboko in Uganda me tengo roswell mbaka Central Tower through. Uganda ba.
Yes. But now, and I want to encourage our young people. But abana baitu umwana n'ubumuzi tata. Umwana n'ubumuzi tata kore gento.
Ndora korose whiskey ya banana. Was a very young man. Met Uganda, utarimo mu Uganda. Muikoyo. Lakini kokumokwanera. Ke Uganda.
Rwanda.
Ande karatikete Kenyan today. Oyo mogwate ekambo ekwerende hotel. Astaga tenase ekwerende tent ya Kenyans. At all Kenyans the Romaro mwana mochikuraga. Na tu kwa wawili. Kenyans we went to Uganda around 500 plus.
500 people?
Yeah.
Warara boy?
Kuragira. Hotel tukande tukaragira.
Makori tendagera.
Musi.
Omoikoi.
There is opportunities.
Opportunity, yani iwana katika kuna kakia bana baita bagusi. Kwa nini kwa numu anu mugusi ga kinanto tebega na tebirigo. Opportunity wate kurugusi no manyi. Ubuliguru. Tata to bata bako muise ko kurukwa ngatumo ya kurukwa kare Minnesota. Ulda mwana mugusi au kwa na kabisa basoko ba mwanchi kura. Yani mugusi dai machezo.
Lakini bwana embo yote mugusi igento ngira atwa bora na magoti wiki indigitani ndamwamu.
Yes.
Senior in the Mabiri. How can we avoid giving the totem go sembiere? Because you know what we do, Mabiri Montano tabu with the TV no or the eclipse, Madago eclipse. How can we afford those?
You watch it up.
Mabiri so Montanaro chita tena na ki. Ngi mo ko Criseps enda kwa tarende nganda nyekeli toke gotende to Criseps. Akaroro was very talk. That's our kissy people.
Yes.
It was very talk. Pao paraki. Ina ba kora siero ngori. Onde ni meta au mondo ko dinki gasio gose. Then ngo temore como explain vi gasio.
By the way, we get na desmo to ko sana.
Lakini Montanaro karawa koreko para explanation yao.
Wakima bwa mondo wa diabetic. Blood pressure. This is perfect. Yeah?
Bushano.
Toguro bonke ngide na samba na kole tele studio. Wote mbugo yigu ni. Mama de Brighton na wadi. Na ra na bala ki.
Go na gi. By the way, gi de ko mete.
Kandoro ngori dembe.
Na bora sino ngori.
Wali ngia.
Okora sino ngori.
Alafu chukoro nyama. Onyara kwa bekiro musorio.
Obira machi musa.
Kabe serious to tell you the gada to manye buya. What uno bosi bokoro kuna green banana bosi. Kama vitu muli bo kisi count na
Kenya. Count
tuna pa gusita. Sata yanda ke to
biasa. Bosi obo ngibakora. Mata bana. Obo koro sino ngori.
Obo kama na bokoli biasa. Akeli
obo ni nyama ose.
Na bokoli nyama.
Obo sebo como bene chingende. Kuna wana wa my colleague. Arenga morita. I think nanta gerata
to. Iwa tera ni dire.
Still como bene chingende. In fact, ya karaga la.
You talk and that because those are too many details. Anyway.
Oda mu ajagi. Toro siro ngori. Obo kuma.
Ni subtikana.
Tikana. Karo ko ruga biya na to ko kuri musuli guitika bana bana mago ko pe ko musuli ko be ka ko tongora musuli mulito. This is a tikana for the sun.
Chugo be ka bona.
Ko be ka ke chi ko yani ta ko sho yin ransi yo ko.
Ya no, tari nje. Wa ta mo tana na rio de ge. Yo te gani ko pata bando 500. Okay. Agora ko na ki. Bora raro ko bona ki no be ko musuli wenzu.
Yes. And it's so
now one ignorance.
It's at I will engine about ignorance because I didn't know where you're going. I might take ignorance here two way. Yeah, I want this time it's coming this way, not that way.
Yes, you must win so.
And anything.
E chico cos'è?
Agacheko kare teaspoon.
Come si può borro? Di tocca.
100%.
Ma sa pose?
No, we can do
both.
We can do both.
Yeah. So, for medical purposes, very good anti-cancer. Very, very good. Anti-cancer, extremely good.
And then now, credo di gioco ora, credo qua na head choice. Amata magbaten as behind dagger to koli. Nero yagare no cancer joire, yagare ebinte bingi joire. Do you think that these products njire had different?
Yes. Kuna wana gali toka.
Magadi was you, anyway.
Makori, I hope your wife is not listening because then you're going to go on the line. Anyway, I didn't say that.
Yes.
We are going back to old.
What producer man is the new see what that.
So yes, it is a good for health. It's very, very good for health. But I want to take you back, Brighton. What are the challenges? What are the difficulties to start? Yes. I want to encourage them that don't give up hope. There's a lot of free information which will change your life. When I my people perish for lack of knowledge. Our young youth, all Kwanakoro Kongisan, Esrakani Watawakonya, Manakoro Kong, Yaras Rakadi 50,000. akarogo chako chankire biashara.
Lakini mtara watara 5000 ni chinke.
I totally agree. I totally agree. Kiaro muntu yo kwa 5000 yo kwa biashara umusara yo 100,000 and is struggling. Ayawono akwa 50,000. It's even worse.
Akakuwa kita giro establish ochakiro bia.
Kartua chageta. Otwe 200,000 by youth fund and to 100,000 by women fund. So what we did, cha youth fund to kalia. Toka kuchiwa cha women enterprise fund. To kana youth fund. Here we need to eat and survive. Bona youth fund kata mwa kwa biashara kwa kana wakatoa 200,000 tukaruhusia 100,000 tukakora biashara tukatake 200,000 kwa kana women fund. Women fund katoa 200,000. Tukatoa 200,000 kwa kana youth fund. So that's how we started growing. Meanwhile, omo youth with the training. Tukanyole grant ka 1 million. That was actually the beginning of our business. But now inataka ko tukana tuanjiba cha youth fund na women enterprise fund because that money was not enough to do any business, but it was enough for us to eat as we survive. It helped us survive. So sometimes young people akakuwa na driver senga yitumie for survival. Then keep on looking. For example, today, I want to ask you young people, if you have access to internet right now, just go VC4 number 4 Africa. VC4 Africa, go down there and read programs. And you will see abantu no bali bantu agatanga kitu tutagete we want to invest in sanitary, we want to invest in food, we want to invest in environment. Now, if you have an idea on environment or what you're doing, they will give you money to do that. But now, because preparation for you to be ready for that investor here, I am willing, at least the first 20 people who will seek my help, I will show them what to do and I will not charge them any money. The reason is this. So there's help that we can do and I will show you some investors who are willing to give me money. Abanako VC4 Africa, V like V, C actually venture capital for Africa. That's the full name. You write that venture capital for Africa, they will show up. Angel investors. So these people, they are available and they're willing to help, but they need you to have something going. Now that's why I come in to show you how it works. When I get how it works, and actually whatever they're doing here, they didn't have any money. When they started, they had Europe. Actually, it didn't have money to buy shoes. Akakire kasi niya yaringa Australia kamutumuna 15,000 akagura chianga tukagana Europe. So you don't have to have a lot of money to get started, but you have to have the idea to get started, and then so that you can.
Tuwajire sana tukoriga nginanasi kima wasabangi mabait kulika proposals because we have an opportunity, but there's no montokorike proposals akonywe yasnya. Kitura kore kero metuko na bora ya investments mbaro kina baro mpata ke tori ratings ina kirendo kuja what can we do
kama ka okora we kana je mu wat kora okora wa kore ko gade
si proposals
na bobo guidance okonyo ande gente kiacha AI skills okori ko bole re swali okori kira aya gwatumo gutumagu
ngo bantu be embrace AI
ngia digital Now what has Mabiri akoroki? Lakini the easiest. So long as you gonna AI, enough like.
Okay, Mabiri.
But the AI is like a car which will drive you faster to Nairobi. You can walk to Nairobi or you can use a car to Nairobi. But you have to know you are going to Nairobi. So you have to know what you want. And then now, when you want to what to do, to put it right. So AI is going to be a very good source of information, but you have to know what you want. The option. So now the problem to what that's where now we come in to konya abana baito na abana turagamba bone kegusi abana bali gusi bategeto konya tigambe keiga will give you information for free ekiagera twakonyiru sana n'abantu bande for free. So kole kuri umwana uri usi mia uri give the information for free. Urunyamira urugaiga. Onye kuri umusi uri anywhere in the world. Utahita kukonya sinu usi. I will be willing ise miaka yana wana agotire. I will spend some time naye tokonye kenyuru kiao. Ikira konye kenyuru kiao someti. Aye ngumbuli. Uze kenyuru kiao someti ene rubio waritagire ne rubio menyeta. Yes. But you feel you want to help back home. Let's see how we can do it. There's a lot of opportunities. Kuna wantu la chakaiga. Amara bade digenelia kizi software. Eware. Thank you very much. I was for eware. Eware musega aki. Gende tukende yonsi nyumbe nazi wagachi paka mu Makori. Era anje tangani it was water paint, was a primer. Oya mu Makori na bara batago tebele kini mzimai. Bono eware tatu rekoros the first paint very good they call it water paint. Yani it makes perfect. Ne rekoros. Even to get a kid na maje ne na bokoros ne amanyo etinga egosia ekorunga stone mill. Stone mill ko bekamba ke ne ebibaime wa etiga ya itari no yabe powder. E powder bolune powder to ko ya ka water. Ya bune water. Na ne ko bekamba maje mu akora tata wa Kenya. Kuta kito rangi ngakwa pigment kwa beka. Bona ngabusi oto rangi to chimbe chiyosu chibusi ejikuru Nairobi. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Otobwata magina. Nduate umu China kurusia magina igare ko Nairobi. So the moral story again that gavana ba youth gakuna bona ba youth mole digesira ba which is a practice which akira tabaka ogende yoka.
Ni will narrow from the government.
Yes, no, I want to say this. In the government, if you got the government, let's use government for example. Okay, not every governor ko HBS. Kimpale ngara inataka ile ngara katwale driver. It's not possible. But every governor na ki tuanya tinga kai go to rosio mokono otokoro osie powder 10 kilos a day. But your excellency kwa ko tokonya utotenere tonyoru montato e machine. Governors got very good connections over the world.
Yes,
and
true.
He's a man with a lot of respect, especially with the Chinese traders. So, Mabiri, you just want the machine you can got everything about it. I can't got a machine for receiving the bigger. After Serakaria, you got to Korea. Abana Bakachakura, Bakota about to Akule. One what happened. Bakarikira gavana message. Gavana ko samakali message. Akaraba mulike. No serious. Akaraba mulike. No. Akaraba mulike. 2 days later. Muranaro wakora gavana Dr. Tuju. Akakira bana bisimata nakimabire. Abana balinga ibadi no bara. Batai batukina rumami. Tata bana banga bagendo ka Nairobi. Bana gavana ko na serikali igoro. Abana bakawe machine. Igo wa egento kanate abana gente ke
bakatwara decisions bakumoy
bakakoneka bitru gavana takone te gavana ko shingi ko balenga ko chako bono te gavana ngi machine ako rosia igaya kwama ningwa chi order na bagana te aki no genda nge bengigete la bara kwanu musani ga aki nkonye umuntu uyu tali mokora
what do you mean
jana jo itrepi
Madebe ngendo ke sustain.
Ngendo ke sustain. Na ndi muna baona aba yudi abaiga. Tigamba bere siri. Injegaba no ko mo ngata mo ya tawe jina batengo bakari ngata batingo. Ngaba na ba tengo yo ko ne. Onye ko kole yento kira ko kole ne ko nya bandi. Lakini kwa nini kusema kwa I don't even personally I don't want. Utebi ngaba na kwa nyori ribuna bono. Akatu matenga kwa raki product ne yiga. Ngaba na kini miaka market okoli akubongi ji market yire. Mutebi market na America yire. Njuta gite. Kuru abumande umati uomo erese kwa nyori geto. Lakini chako ngaba na kwa HBS kini it doesn't make sense. No, so our young people don't ask for handouts from any leader. Be it the governor, be it your MCA. Do something. And actually, if you have something very nice, sometimes it's difficult to go and do governor fiscal. Somebody can take the king and Jonathan Havana was a Magaki message. Gana Kovisia, the Garibu of Visia Governor, who are taking Tokora. I can almost guarantee Governor will respond.
You are crossing back, Kimma, to a quarter one. Mabiri era quite crossing back to Kumontas to managing a chinde, Katonia Quandra, Kituraso Bukuens. You are crossing back, come.
Okay, what they have I want to what around to our patient, to Paracotan, just even to Vitali. Yeah. To I don't know Queen and not to Coregas, yeah.
Ore bwamangana make sana kweli lakini mede products yoji kuchiro sio
Tiangiri jaye.
Sabu you are crossing back end. Yes.
Thank you very much. Bono.
Yes.
Umugano na ko ati my father.
Bon. Ile tutere kama kwa dia is inya.
Ana ko.
Exacto.
Isa tongia ko. My father ga ko tutuma kenda ba muranga gada ya ga chote machimbo chiko rwalia. Ga chote tere to gete nga ke chigusana gatanga bono kuna ko ntoma. Nga kina nchenga koranya ra ba muraba na nchengo tuma. Aga ndi chuche mapingo te. Na ma ko tinga ta to ande nga ko yara ba muranga nchentume. Aga ndi ga ndo chuche mambi. That day aga ndi ya ama munota gete. Norojo olia ngoli mama gachuri yonkolia onyoraba mura gachane kasana bakalero. What he meant, if you want children, you don't look for children. You look for a wife. Then the wife gives you children.
Okay.
What finally matana ganyoro muku ganyoraba mura. Njingo batomanda bakabona. So the moral story is when you want something, you have to look for what brings that thing, not that thing itself. Don't look for jobs. Create jobs. I had to create my own sons using my wife. Now, use your knowledge, ask for information to create a job. Don't look for a job because there's no job. In any case, my moral story is use your knowledge to create a job. And how you create a job? Find things that needs to be done, fix those problems by either selling, distributing people's things, or make the things you need. Yani umata yora chenke getega makobata ko jara ko chenke getaru se na mama
agina ora machine
no makobat yani
na kena na nding bitake
bitake na bitoko yaba
teri ni na maina
makobat yokore chingoko chibo jinge chirmun chimbo chiro kidu ko bara bono chirmun. So the moral story is abana means to valia motorire. We have an opportunity. Kisi is the best place to be in the world today because we have the good weather, we have food, and we have a lot of money in Kisi. Abana bonsi ba ko ba ko sama Kisi University ba ko nobody town here to do business after they finish.
That's it.
Abana kiana ringi university maite. I meet them in the streets. Abana ito ku chimuranga kenen ke chiba sangu sichire. Abana ba itaba kutua Nairobi komenya ko mokoteni. There's a lot of opportunity here. Let us use the opportunity locally and let us exploit our government. What I mean by using exploit our government, serikali yetu ni buate interest ya vijana. Unaona recently.
Yes.
Recently, governor agateba no tengire chibesa chibijana na bamanya ko sambiriye chuma. Bono ko tege abana jo sambiri chuma ndakatebete mayaba yitu bala bakomyo kabana base gwatebete chuma ekere kita korosya numbate hotel kanga kyo onkonya you follow right to him ne hotebete so patibono nduriko kara tukanyera le kabana korosya chuma.
That's very nice. Evite bibire rigolire friendly ose
so friendly price.
It's a friendly price. Rabdo Binyora, what then Rabdo
Gadmat is the best place to get all these things because it's easier and almost all the kiosks in Kisi.
Rabdo Binyora. Kim Modara del Banyora in a Baneri Krabu was in a Moko and a Benembe was in a Baka. In a second.
Yeah, Napa Sember.
Yes.
0727 377 489. Kuiro Ranine, Otoka ATC, no factory re boka is limited is a factory across civil Deviga.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Arabin and Bernarding Roller. In an Abayana personal, I Bruce not call at night, but you can write anytime. If you write, easiest to communicate. I can only work on the studio to what 0727 377 489.
489.
Yeah.
Bisa tetukora situkurera ndobe mogo cha kwa na mange ngo twalinge na abobisa kurwa sinseme ya boka pero bata tebiri amangi goro ya ibiriba cross clips cookies wine cross vale lakini bata ba cross kurwa sidi talk nda basire didi talk lakini diba products chigo to kwa kurwa igoro na value added addition neri ego ko bata didi talk ali na boko ira didi talk ba ko vale terose.
Yeah, it lakini most likely akesimi na binaba akesimi we will come to pick here to abakwata matoka ya ndama ono to kuikurumo
that's very nice teto mera chinga kichinto na jusimo ko kurwa sense me camera to kema kurwa sense me ya transmission para kwa evento
ya tindeba ikatiko na tanga ki abana baitu bakonyi tibuo bwa kugori bori
bia kihima kwa niaba yeta TV ngima teto bakina bimono una botamberiane Brighton Makori
bia manasa
Etaya TV Oborabu Wagusi
Twatire kuma maine twatire kuma Geni uhuru maine ochire kuma Geni uhuru maine ochire kuma Uhuru superstores Uhuru superstores Uhuru superstores
Eduka ya Uhuru Superstores Limited Kise wona nigo yaihoi first class showroom yabire ntanga nigo chakigwa hasoro gongorwa South Nyanza na South Rift sabateja bago chaberera mabati au kurwase company ya mabati rolling mills nigo babwata bataramu nechibundi bago korosire bunota keire gochora amabati ayura agachire umuche amone chinyumba chibyasara au babwata mabati yechi warrant kuri myaka 5 ebere wiki myaka 50 munabono charcoal grey, tile red, brick red, sky blue, maroon, chocolate amona yanda mange Uhuru Superstores baigo nige bwathi machine kire chiko chogania erangia elio konyora erangi uganetie emanyikaine buna Crown Paint Color Mixer